Christwood here, October 21st, 2021, 8:40 a.m. I got up approximately 45 minutes an hour ago, and as soon as I got up, about 5 minutes later, my head started to burn. It felt like I was getting air pumped through me. It still is. It's going in my ear, around to the back of my head, to that spot on the back of my head where it is burning. My skull has been swelling, obvious more deforming. So congratulations, William Billy Woldridge of 149 Center Street North, Spencer Mills OPP boyfriend, Staff Sergeant OPP's lover, Chief OPP's child stalker for human sex trade slavery, children and adults. They're drug traffickers. They are guilty of murdering my mother, stalking, injuring, torturing, lies, cover-ups, time buying. Doctors are involved. They're human traffickers. Doctors are involved to help commit and cover up the crimes that the cops are committing. And William Billy Woldridge, he is the boss to Spencer Mills, the boss to Staff Sergeant, the boss to the chief, boss to Shannon Cork, boss to Robert Kane, boss to Robert Lucas, boss to Shelley Huffington, mental health worker and co-worker to cops, boss to Stacy, mental health worker, now Kingston. She conveniently left to further distance herself from this crime, but she is still 100% guilty and involved. The same with doctors at a certain hospital. They are involved in medically blacklisting me, discrimination, medical treatment refusals. I've been called crazy. I've been called retarded. I've even been laughed at by showing them pictures of my underwear covered in blood after my testicles were tortured to blood shocked. I've been sodomized. My asshole has been ripped open. Compliments of OPP and William Billy Woldridge. So I hope you're fucking happy. All I did was speak of police crimes. Now, as a result, because of who is doing it, using their badges, using their positions, using their credentials, being cops, being doctors, using your lies to get away with the crimes that you are committing, felony fucking crimes. You think sex assault is funny by cops at the hospital. Doctors, you think skull deforming and swelling is retarded. It's mental illness, even with proof, because it's done on me and because it's done by the ones that you are working with and for. OPP Spencer Mills, Staff Sergeant, the Chief. You are human traffickers. You are fucking killers. Simple as that. I'm being numbed down to be dumbed down, so if I don't talk about this, then it goes away, and William Billy Woldridge gets his identity theft. OPP get away with their homicide on my mother. William Billy Woldridge gets away with homicide on my mother. Plus, they'll get away with what they are doing to me. My identity theft, my injuring, my torturing, my sex assaults, all can be 100% proven. But because it's the fucking cops, I cannot do anything about it. They taken care of that. They co-conspired with the doctors to get me charged. So if I go to seek medical help, it becomes a crime. It's a criminal offense for me to seek legal help. It is a criminal offense for me to seek medical help. It is now a criminal offense for me to seek help at all. If I do, I go to jail right where Spencer Mills wants me. Right where I will be murdered by the piece of fucking garbage. He showed up at my place on May 27th, 2021 for an illegal kidnapping to steal my blood and piss. Now, if I would have been put in his car, I would have been dead that day. I would have been threatened, and I would have never been seen from again, and I 100% believe that because the piece of shit is out to murder me because of me speaking of his crimes. He's had it in for me. He's obsessed with me he is sexually obsessed with me. He's physically obsessed with me to the point where they're changing me to their boyfriend, to their boss, who is also an inmate escapee or early release that they are harboring, that they are protecting. They will deny it because they cannot let it get out that they are protecting and harboring wanted fugitives that they help escape. Right, OPP? I won't be proven wrong. He's untouchable. He's unarrestable. You cops don't have to answer for anything. The drugs that are coming into Napanee, the crystal meth, the heroin, the crack, the coke, the fentanyl, all those drugs, compliments of Spencer Mills, Robert Kane, Blair Hardy, and William Wooldridge. The murdered and missing, OPP, William Wooldridge, Blair Hardy. They're human traffickers. They have no problem murdering elderly. And they will take a life and they will get paid for it. William Wooldridge is getting paid. He got paid to murder my mother through crystal meth. That was his reward. And also to try to get away with this identity theft that's taken place with me and this mental fuck up. 2+ years now. You speak police crimes, you will end up lobotomized, sexually tortured, you will be skull split, you will be deformed, you will be lied about, you will be kidnapped. If you have children, they will be stolen, possibly fucked, because that's what the cops do here. If you have parents still that are alive, they just might be murdered, because that's what the cops do for revenge here. Right, Spencer Mills, right, Wooldridge? You just might find yourself getting sexually assaulted, lied about to try to discredit. You will have your rights taken away, every single one of them, because it's OPP and because it's Spencer Mills and William Wooldridge right here in Napanee. They think because they are cops that they have that gun, that they have the immunity, that they are above all laws, that everybody should be serving them. If you are not licking their boot heels, they are putting remote narrow monitoring on you for illegal invasive surveillance spying, to look through your eyes, to hear through your ears. They know I'm doing this. They see and hear me doing this. I have no feeling, because that's why I'm so fucking numbed down all the time. I'm basically surveillance, a camera, eyes and ears for OPP, for Spencer Mills. He sees me naked. He likes to look at my balls. Sexually obsessed with me to the point of changing me to William Billy Wooldridge, his boyfriend, their lover, their boss. I won't be proven wrong. He's untouchable. He's unarrestable. No matter how I'm a middle-aged man and no matter how much I prove my crimes, it's still not good enough because it's OPP. But if I was to do something, boom, they're right there. They took out William Billy Wooldridge's prisoner tracking and put it onto me for part of this identity theft, for stalking and framing as Wooldridge. And I will not be proven wrong, right, Spencer Mills? Right, OPP, right, Staff Sergeant Chief Stacy Shannon Cork, his foot soldier, the one that laughs in people's face over his arrest. Others, they will surround you to protect them. They will shoot you to protect their boss and also to protect anything legal being done on them, because they're cops and because they'll just shoot and say, well, whatever, and get away with it. That's how it works. Professional fucking liars. They have to do nothing while everybody else has to jump through hoops. If a cop is raping you or stealing your children or fucking your children or doing anything, you have to videotape it to prove it was them. If a homicide takes place in Napanee or in Ontario now, and it's done by a cop, it has to be videotaped. You have to prove your murder was done by a cop. So you have to basically videotape your own death to prove it was a cop. And this has nothing to do with hate. This has to do with fucking cops committing felony crimes, using their badges, using positions, and everything else. False guise of law to unjustifiably commit the crimes that you are committing. The human trafficking. How many have you actually murdered? How many have you actually lobotomized here in Napanee and used Lennox and used the hospital, used doctors? How many Homicides has OPP committed through Spencer Mills and William Billy Wooldridge? Human trafficking. How many children have you stolen? These are not accusations, these are questions that need to be answered. Christwood, love all, hate none. I'm being numbed down to be dumbed down, so congratulations, OPP. Congratulations, Wooldridge. You're getting your plan as you started out on me over 2 years ago for speaking of your crimes, so congratulations. Numbing me down to dumb me down to turn me into a fucking vegetable. Thank you very much. I speak up. This is what happens to people who try to save lives from cops. My skull deforming, my head's getting flatter, my face is getting pushed out. I'm proving it and I can't do nothing about it. It's illegal for me to seek legal help or medical help or anything else. Thank you, OPP. Thank you to the doctors here. You try to get help to save your life and they will call you a suicidal whatever. They went that route. I've been called suicidal by doctors when I'm there to save my life. I'm not suicidal, never have been. I don't hear voices, sorry. I'm not a schizo. So sorry for your luck there. No hallucinations, no imaginary friends. Sorry for your luck. Certain doctors. Been called a self-harmer. Not true. I've been there to fucking help myself, to get help, to find out what's going on, to try to save me from this. But because of people involved, didn't happen. They've went every lie against me. They've even accused me of being in and out of jail, prisons, mental institutions, and everything my whole life. And none of it is true. That's just what they're using to get away with this. They're putting fucking Wooldridge on me because of this identity theft. So, Crashwood, love all, hate none. My identity theft is done. Congratulations, OPP, you're getting away with it. You need to be arrested. You need to be fucking in jail with your boyfriend. You need to be locked up in a mental institution because you're obviously all fucking crazy.